Make sure you've got a quiet minute, because the new Liv Tyler editorial just dropped, and it's the kind of slow burn glamour that makes you forget to breathe. From the first frame, it's clear, this isn't about shock value. It's about presence. Liv steps into the light with the poise of a screen legend and the curiosity of an artist trying something new. Stay with me to the very end, because the final look is the one everyone's screenshotting. We open on a minimalist set, poured concrete floor, a sweep of pearly backdrop, and a single shaft of window light that paints the room like morning in a museum. Liv wears an inky, body-skimming column with a sculpted off-shoulder neckline, simple, architectural, devastating. She doesn't pose so much as breathe into the silhouette, shoulders low, chin tipped slightly, a gaze that says the camera is lucky to be here. You can almost hear the stylist whisper, let the fabric do the talking. It does cut to a close-up, soft focus skin, brushed brows, a whisper of liner. The makeup is modern restraint, luminous, lived in, never mask-like. Hair is undone in that expensive, effortless way, glossy waves tucked behind one ear to show a gleam of vintage drop earrings. Nothing is loud. Everything is intentional. The effect is a masterclass in less is more. Look 2 turns the temperature up without raising the volume, a midnight silk set with a fluid camisole and bias-cut skirt, topped by a sheer organza wrap that catches the light like sea spray. When she moves, the layers turn into a slow-motion echo, fabric following form, not the other way around. The photographer switches to a longer lens. The frame compresses. Time seems to thicken. Comments later will read, I forgot how striking she is, and this is how you do grown woman glam. Fans notice the details, a knotted waist that carves a clean line, a barely there anklet that flashes when she walks, the way a single silver cuff telegraphs confidence more loudly than a tangle of sparkle. Fashion people clock the references, 90s minimalism, old world jewelry, updated for right now. Meanwhile, the shots feel personal, almost diary-like. The styling never wears her, she wears it halfway through, the set flips, we're on a rooftop at golden hour, the skyline turning to watercolor. Liv steps out in a cream suit with razor-sharp tailoring and a silk shell that catches every sunbeam. She laughs, turns, and the camera catches it, the unguarded frame that ends up on mood boards for the next decade. If look 1 was statue in a gallery, this is woman on a mission. It's power dressing that doesn't shout. Back inside, a black and white segment changes the rhythm. The light is higher, the shadows longer, the mood cinematic. Liv in a backless satin gown, lines pure and clean, spine traced by a slender ribbon. She pauses, one hand on the small of her back, the other feathering the hem, movement as punctuation. The room is quiet enough to hear the shutter click. It's the kind of photo you hang in a hallway for 30 years, behind the scenes, the team keeps the energy grounded. The stylist steams a hem. The hair artist smooths a flyaway with a smile. Someone cues a track that sounds like moonlight. Liv studies a frame, nods once, and says, let's try it softer. They do, and the softer take is the keeper. That's the surprise of the series, nothing feels forced. Elegance isn't performative here. It's lived in. If this kind of clean, grown-up glamour is your oxygen, tap like, share with a friend who's allergic to try-hard styling. And subscribe. Next up, we're breaking down how to recreate that soft, gallery-light look at home, no studio required.